Hi everyone, so today I'm going to talk about a new brand which is like PAC Cosmetics, and I have a couple of products from them. In fact, all of them are makeup tools, and this is a fairly new brand to me at least. I have been seeing lots of Instagram posts where people were tagging them, and I thought of picking their brushes because the brushes look really nice, really promising. This one looks almost like the Sephora professional brushes, so I thought of picking a couple of makeup brushes from them, and PAC Brushes is available on their own site, which is like pacbrushes.com or paccosmetics.com. I'll mention their website in the bottom bar, in the description bar below. And however, I bought these brushes from Flipkart, this beauty sponge as well. So the one thing I liked about the products was the price, because these are priced quite nicely. I mean, I'll call them affordable, because in India, whatever brushes we have in affordable category are crappy in quality. So I thought of picking these brushes. I mean, these are not crappy in quality, but I haven't used them yet. I mean, when I touch them, they feel quite nice and soft. So I use them for the first time in this video. I'm going to do a quick look with all the brushes that I have. I'm not going to use any other brush, any brush from any other brand, and we'll see how these tools fare. And yeah, so what I'll do, I'll just explain you about each and every brush as I use them in the video, and so that you also have an understanding why I bought this particular brush and what I'm going to do with it. So let's talk about the first thing, which is like this beauty blender. This looks almost like a beauty blender. You guys know that I love my Real Techniques sponge, and that's the sponge I have been using for like years now, and I've already repurchased it twice. So but this one looked really nice. And if you know Deeptima, she has a channel. I'll link her channel in the description bar. She has used this sponge and was like highly recommending it, so I thought of picking, because this was like priced decently. This is under 500 bucks. So, and it's quite soft. So what I'll do, I'll just quickly damp it, and we'll come back. This is how the sponge looks after soaking in the water, and it's like, I guess it's fully expanded now. It has almost like doubled up in the size, and it feels quite spongy and nice. So we'll see how well it works on the skin. For the foundation, I'm going to use my latest favorite, which is like this Color Bar full coverage stick. And let me grab a mirror first. So first thing first, I'm going to use my illuminating lotion. This is a step I always follow, like I follow it most of the times. And apply it lightly. It is very light moisturizer, and it adds a bit of glow to the skin as well. So yeah, I'm done with the moisturizer. Now I'll move on to the full coverage stick. I like this product for two reasons. First of all, it looks very natural, and secondly, it blends into the skin, like it disappears into the skin. And I'm not into full coverage foundation, so this is the kind of foundation I love to use. And yeah, so I'll just apply it. But I don't think it works as good as my Real Techniques sponge does. This is quite dense, and Real Techniques sponge is quite fluffy, so using it is really easy. I don't know, I mean, maybe I've used only for the first time, but I will still prefer my Real Techniques sponge over this. So next I'll go ahead and apply concealer under my eyes. For that I'm using the LA Girl Pro concealer. This is in Warm Honey. Is like setting my makeup, and for that I'm going to use this powder brush from PAC. This is number 282. The brush is quite light, as you can see. It's very lightweight, and I was looking for a round powder brush. So this is a round powder brush. This is large, but it's not like insanely large, so it will distribute the product very nicely on your skin. And the brushes are quite soft. So I'll use my Revlon Nearly Naked powder in the shade medium deep, and I'll sweep it all across my face. So the powder is done. Next thing, this brush is like equally good for applying bronzer. If you just want to sweep it lightly on your face, this brush is like really good. It's dense and it's soft, but it's not very soft. So if you compare it with Real Techniques brushes, those brushes are softer than this, but this is not like scratchy. This is not scratchy, and it's quite dense. So I'm taking this brush. This is PAC 335, and it has like a different shape. This is more like a pedal brush, but with longer bristles. So this is pinched from here, so it's not exactly round, as you can see. It's like, I don't know what you call this shape, and it has longer bristles. So on the website it's mentioned that you can use this to apply your blush and bronzer, and I think it will be perfect for applying blush and bronzer. So I'm going to use this to apply bronzer on my face. So this brush has applied and blended the bronzer really nicely. This brush will be like good for blush application because it's very soft. This one is softer than this brush. I think the bristles are synthetic in this one, and it feels really soft, and it's fluffy. It's not very dense, so you can apply blush really easily because it will not pick too much product. And this is again very light, and it looks really good. And the build, it feels quite good. I mean, it doesn't feel like a cheap makeup brush. So this is what I like about these brushes. So for my blush, I'm going to use this Clinique Cheek Pop blush in Pink Pop. And I have two options with me. Either I can use the same brush, or another brush that I picked. This is PAC 330. This is like quite a small brush, but if you like to pack your if you have a small face and you do not like to use this large brush on your face, because then the blush will be all over the cheek, you can use this brush. This is like a small, quite small, dense and round brush. So this will be perfect for applying blush, or you can use this for applying your highlighter as well. So I'll try this one first, and this is PAC 330. I really like this blush. This blush and this brush. So whatever, you can also use this brush for contouring. If you like contouring and you're looking for a nice small rounded brush, this is like a perfect brush. What is wrong with me today? I don't know. I cannot talk. This brush will be equally good for contouring purposes also. So I like this brush. Next we'll move on to the eyes, and I have this like a very pretty fluffy blending brush from PAC. This is number 391, and for my eyes I just want to keep it like really simple, and since I want my blush to show up more, I'm going to go very low on eyes, and I'm using this nudes palette from Maybelline, and I'm going to pick a very light shade, maybe this one. This one, and I'll sweep it lightly on my eyelids, because I just do not want to put the entire focus on the eyes. But this is a nice shade. It's not very big, and if you want to have only one, if you cannot afford too many brushes, or if you are a beginner and do not want to buy too many brushes, you can start with a brush like this, because this brush is good for applying color all over the lid. Or if you want to add, let's add color in the crease and see if it really does the job. So I'm going to pick this dark brown, the one next to this one, and we'll try and blend it into the crease and see if this brush is good enough for that. So I'm going to take the color on the tip of the brush, and we'll quickly put it on the outer corner of my eyes like this, and then lightly tapping it, and then very lightly blend into the crease. You can see this brush has blended the product really nicely, and it's not too big. So if you want a concentrated application of color on a particular area, this will be really nice. One trick you can do is, like, if you do not want any more color and you just want to blend the colors you have put in your crease, just clean the same brush on a tissue paper. Just swirl it on tissue paper till the color is gone and the brush tip is clear, and then you can use the same brush to blend the product. Then I'll take this brush, this eyeliner brush, which is like slightly slanted brushes. This is D5, and I use it to apply my eyeliner. I always wanted to try one of these brushes and see if they really work. So I'm going to use this very pretty blue eyeliner. This is Super Liner Gel Intensa in Royal Blue, and I'll apply it. So this one was like an okay brush. I am not too impressed because I just did not find it much useful. This is like an okay brush. If you want a different kind of eyeliner brush, you can have it. Otherwise, it's not a necessary thing. For my eyebrows, I'm using this spiked eyebrow pencil from MAC. And this pencil I have for almost like 2 years now, and it still has a lot of product left. Lashes, and I have this brand new eyelash curler from Shumura, and my sister went to Malaysia, and I begged her to bring this eyelash curler. This is like one of the most famous eyelash curlers in the history of makeup, so I just wanted to have it to see what the fuss is all about. So then I'll apply my Color Bar Zoom and Whoosh mascara. So I'm using this Bobbi Brown kajal for that. Lips, I'm going to use this Sugar Cosmetics Breaking Bare lipstick. I have recently received it, and this is the first time I will use it. So let's see how does it look. The color is really pretty, though I'm not fond of the tip. It's too blunt, and getting a precise and nice clean application is a challenge. I'll apply a little bit more of that blush. I'm using this big brush for that because I want more color. This is the completed look, and I've used all the PAC Cosmetics brushes. And the four I have used, I did not like this one much. Not that the product is bad, maybe I do not like the idea of having a slanted tip or something. So this brush is really nice. It's really soft, and it can be a really good nice multi-purpose brush because this can be used for powder, bronzer, blush application. So this brush is really nice. This brush is really good if you want to have a quick dusting of powder all over your face. This is also good for quick dusting of bronzer. If you are not too fussy and you just want a nice sweep of bronzer on your face, this is going to be a really good one. This is nice, fluffy, round, big, and it's like lightweight. So however, the bristles of this brush are softer than this one. Though this is not like a scratchy brush, but this is much more softer. So, and for eyes, I really like this brush. This is like short but fluffy and soft, and it blends really well. So this again is a very nice multi-purpose brush, and this one is like a really nice brush to have if you like to do contouring, if you want to apply blush. Also, I have my highlighter here. So if you want to apply highlighter, this is again a really nice brush for that because it's small. So I'll just swirl it in my highlighter, and I'm using Makeup Revolution Glow Highlighter, which is like one of my all-time favorite highlighters. This is very pretty. So that was a wrap, and I like this blender, but it cracks very quickly. This is on the first time I've used it, and I can see cracks here. So I'll keep using it and will keep you posted. So far it's like an average product. I'll still recommend the Real Techniques sponge, and I'll wash them and we'll see if they shed or they don't, and I'll have it mentioned somewhere on the screen because I'm going to wash them today and see, and I'll mention it on the screen whether they shed or not, whether they bleed or not, and whether they hold up their shape or not. So yeah, so I'll mention everything, and I'll also mention the product numbers along with the link to Flipkart. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review plus a quick makeup look, and I'll see you around, and if you are watching for the first time, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe for more, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.